Good morning, YouTube. It's Friday, February 20th, 9:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is International Pipe Smoking Day. Happy IPSD. And on this International Pipe Smoking Day, I am smoking a pipe. Smoking that Moretti I got with some Big and Burley. This pipe has already been the cause of one of the biggest headaches I've had in pipe smoking. I love this pipe, don't get me wrong. But on my third smoke of it, something was in the stem, and I worked to try and get it out to the point where it eventually clogged up completely. Just rock solid, no air getting through. I worked at it from this side and could occasionally force a pipe cleaner through. But then as soon as I started pulling or blew a little bit of air or put the pipe cleaner through this way, it'd lock back up again. I went through probably 30 pipe cleaners over the course of a couple of hours last night and a straightened paper clip. Just trying to work. Nothing. I could not get that undone. I reached out to a friend on Instagram who restores pipes and got a couple suggestions from him. So last night, this stem, just the stem obviously, was sitting like this in a shot glass because the clog was like right here. So it was sitting in a shot glass with about that much isopropyl alcohol and soaking. This morning, I got up, tried with a pipe cleaner, nothing, rock solid. Tried the paper clip, nothing, rock solid. And I'm like, man, if a whole night soaking in isopropyl alcohol doesn't do it, I don't know what's supposed to break this up. And then I finally thought, because I had looked around online trying to figure out what the heck it could be, I figured at this point, tobacco, the alcohol would have either broken it down or, with as long as I let it set and was messing with it last night before I soaked it, it would have dried out. So I looked around online and I found that a couple of people had described their experience with the little fuzzies off of the pipe cleaners. But you get a whole bunch of them and then they get, in with the moisture in the pipe or whatever, and they form this little rock. And I was like, okay, well, if that's what it is, which I was pretty sure it was, I feel like Moretti has been around long enough, because my brother was thinking maybe it was a defect with the drilling of the hole, and that maybe there's like some of the plastic pieces that are, shards or whatever. I didn't think that because Moretti's been around for so long. I didn't feel that they'd have a quality control issue like that, especially one that they wouldn't catch before they sent the pipe out. So, sorry, I got my window down, so I have to block the. Thanks, Greg. I decided to work off the assumption that it was one of those little rock hard balls of moisture and pipe cleaner fuzzies. And I took my paper clip and I heated up the end of it with my lighter. Now, I was very nervous because I thought a very hot piece of metal could potentially melt some of the acrylic. But since it was so close here, I wasn't too terribly nervous. So, yeah, I put it through there and I worked it a little bit and turned it around. I didn't heat it up again. I just kept kind of working. And finally, I managed to get it through. And I thought, okay, that's good. Now let me go around and go the other way, because I figured it would have an easier time coming here since it was only here than trying to go all the way. So I started working through. Sorry. Excuse me. So I started working at it, and it finally came out. And sure enough, it was a shockingly large, just rock hard ball of pipe cleaner lint that took several hours and a lot of effort to clear out. But I have my pipe back. And at least it wasn't a defect or something. That's good news. So, anyways, just thought I'd share that story. Wanted to make a video for IPSD regardless. Hope everybody has a great day and a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next time. See ya.